Hey everybody, grand morning, grand evening, depending on when you're watching this video. Today I want to talk about taking Chase to school, doing our daily routine. Prior to that, we had a conversation how the kids in school reflect their parents, because I got a phone call from his teacher stating that he like shrugged his shoulder at the teacher, and they called me instantly because they said this is not Chase's character. And I told him that, you can't be doing what these other kids do, because we're not those type of kids, or you're not that type of kid that do those type of things. That's what a teacher singularly picked you out from the crowd, because they know that's not your pattern, so something's wrong. So they instantly called me, and I talked to them on the phone, and told them like this is not right. And then later on that day, we had a good long conversation about it, and we talked about how parents and how kids reflect their parents, and how you shouldn't imitate these other kids at the school, because you're actually imitating how they act around their parent. And some kids get yelled at, cussed out, all this type of stuff, and they go to school and let that out, so they act a certain type of way. But we cleared that up. But today was a prime example. We was in the car going to school, daily routine, and a lady behind me honking the horn sporadically, because apparently she's late for where she needs to go. But it's interesting, we going to the same place, because I always see the car go that way in front of the school anyway. So she honking the horn sporadic, try to go around me just to get to the door, same place we going to, almost like cut the pace bus off to get to it and everything. She get there, she sit there in the car, and you can hear her cussing her daughter out to get out the car. Get out my car. Da, 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 da. And Chase just looking, and I looked at Chase and shook my head, and I looked at her and shook my head, because we just had this conversation how the parents treat their kids and act towards those kids a certain type of way, and then they'll act out when they're not around their kids. And it was just interesting how that lady just cussed the little girl out and everything, and it's embarrassing. It doesn't make sense. To each his own how you raise your kid. I get that. Some people was raised because of generational, how they was raised by their parents, and sometimes we don't even realize that that's a downfall or a bad thing, because we pick up what our parents install in us. It's certain things I picked up from my mom, regardless of how sweet and nice she was, that I picked up from her that wasn't bad, but was the reason why I stayed in a certain lane in life. And now that I changed my mindset, I'm out of that lane. So I've told Chase, like, you got to start working on not following what other kids do because you think it's cool, or they'll talk about you because you're not acting bad, because kids are prone to do that. But stay in your lane, be yourself, be true to yourself. And remember, we're not those kids that's hoodie hood. We're from the hood, but we're not hoodie hood. We're just not designed like that. So you can't follow that hoodie hood type of mentality that some of the kids have. And just be yourself, and don't be a follower. Be a leader. And if you don't want to lead because people don't want to follow what you're doing, just lead yourself. Just lead yourself, and you will be amazed how everything will be much, much better. But with that being said, I want to say peace and blessings. I love you guys. If no one else ever told you they love you, I'm gonna leave my Cash App right here so I can shoot a shot to people on my videos. And remember, why be basic when you can be swanky? Go to swanky.com for all your swanky needs. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.